is going on, you guys? How are you guys doing today? It's your boy Wavy Raven. In today's video, guys, we're going to be covering Apex Legends June 23rd update. Now, as of right now, it is tomorrow for me, so we're going to be covering the patch notes and everything that we know that is going to be coming out in this next update. Now, if you guys already saw that crossplay and everything was confirmed and everything like that, but EA and Respawn finally announced the patch notes. First topic that we're going to be covering today will be the Armed and Dangerous Evolved Limited Time mode. Before we get started though, please be sure to smash down that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you guys do not miss a video. And also, please be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video. It does mean a lot to me. Now, let's get right into the Armed and Dangerous Limited Time mode. As they say that it has evolved, obviously, you're only going to use shotguns and snipers. You will start with a Mozon beak and Evo armor, and all other armor has been removed from the loot pool. So you're not going to get any more armor. It's all going to be Evo armor. But that's not all, guys. The respawn beacons are going to be removed, and all players will start with the mobile respawn beacon in their inventory. Now, everything with the mobile respawn beacon is fantastic. I completely love it. I enjoy it. I think that it's a great move by Respawn and EA to make these mobile respawn beacons, because you guys are able to respawn somebody wherever you want, and you don't have to worry about making sure that you're in the ring or making sure that you get a spot in the ring to respawn your teammate. You can respawn your teammate wherever you want. But the downside about this is that the enemy team, if they kill you, they can use your respawn beacon that you placed. If you place that respawn beacon down, that mobile respawn beacon, and you get killed, that enemy team can use that respawn beacon if they have a down teammate or a dead teammate, as I could say. Now, getting back into the mobile respawn beacons, it's only going to be in the Armed and Dangerous Limited Time mode, which obviously you're going to start with one in your inventory. Then from the inventory screen, you will deploy it. You can deploy it anywhere on the map and save your fallen teammates. But just beware, because calling in the respawn beacon takes time, and it gives your enemies time to find out where you are, to find out where you're at on the map and everything like that, and they could possibly take you out, like I said. So and they can use that beacon that you just deployed. So like I said, there you guys go. And you're gonna want to find a very safe spot to use this respawn beacon. But I do think it is really cool that they added the mobile respawn beacons. Now let's cover Crypto's town takeover. Okay, so Crypto is actually taking over and providing some recon in Kings Canyon, which is located southeast of the map. It is under Repulsor, and that is where Crypto's map room is going to lie. You can use his tech to get locations of all the legends on the map, and you can check the screens that are scattered around the room to see how many enemy squads are nearby. So using this map room is going to be key, and it's going to be very, very, very useful. You're going to be able to know where people are that are close to you, and you're going to know the location of all other legends. So you're going to know the location of everybody in the map. So you guys know that this may be a hot drop, and if you are near here, you got to stay cautious, because that tells you where everybody is nearby. Now let's get into Mirage's heirloom. It's obviously just a gorgeous statue of himself, and will ensure, I guess, you look good in the arena. So yeah, now let's get into the Legends update here. We're going to look at Lifeline. Now, looking at her passive, Combat Revive is now replacing Combat Medic. So what that means is that instead of using your health drone to get somebody's health up, get your teammates' health up, or your health up, it actually revives your teammates now, which is actually really awesome. I am very, very, very excited for that, and that is something passive. So once you deploy Doc to revive teammates, Doc will deploy a shield and revive Lifeline's teammate, leaving Lifeline free to defend anybody or revive someone else if she so pleases. This will also fully replace Lifeline's old passive, including the fast heal. So you guys won't have any more fast heal on Lifeline. Now, looking at her tactical ability, Lifeline's tactical cooldown is now 45 seconds, and it was originally 60 seconds. So that is a dramatic decrease, and that is going to be fantastic for anybody who plays Lifeline. Now, looking at her ultimate ability, Lifeline's care package will now contain more items. Care packages will contain 3 times the more small healing items when it decides to spawn those small healing items, and the care package will also contain 2 times more attachments when it decides to spawn attachments. So you're looking at a complete buff in Lifeline, and that is fantastic. I'm so excited to see that her care package is going to contain more items, and your cooldown for your tactical is just going to be bop right there. Now, Combat Revive is fantastic as well. You being able to move around and have your drone heal someone is just phenomenal. I cannot wait to use that tomorrow. Now, looking at Octane here, I almost said Lifeline. Octane's tactical ability, upon the activation, the stim will remove movement impairing effects. So you're not going to slow down after you hit that stim. I mean, you might, but yeah, the impairing effects, you're not gonna feel any effects from it. The stim's sprinting speed is now going to be increased by 10%, so you're going to be a lot faster when you are on that stim there. Octane's ultimate ability is getting a huge buff here, as players can now double jump in midair after using Octane's launch pad, which is phenomenal. You can now double jump in mid-air after you use Octane's launchpad. Players can also change directions easily from the double jump. That's phenomenal. That's fantastic. We've always wanted to see Octane be a part of his team and be able to help his team do something, and with that launchpad and that double jump, it's gonna be phenomenal. Now let's check out Revenant. His tactical ability, the little ball that he shoots out of his hand there, will now cancel Pathfinder during his mid grapple, and Wraith when she is mid phase walk, so before the phase walk activates. And it will now prevent Mirage's cloaked revive, Mirage's decoy control activation, and Lifeline's combat revived. So if you get hit by one of those balls and you're reviving somebody with your drone, it's going to cancel that. So you won't be able to do that at all. Now, the ultimate ability, this is going to be fantastic. I can't wait for you guys to see this one. The ultimate ability, the range has been removed on the death totem. Now, the death totem used to have a range as you would use it. You cannot go out of that range or your death totem would go away. But now you don't have any range on the death totem, and you can move around wherever you want. Now, Crypto, let's get into Crypto. His tactical ability, or his drone, now takes 1.5 seconds to load up instead of 2.5 seconds. So fantastic quick. You can easily just hit your drone again and just keep EMPing people. Now, his ultimate, which is the EMP, will now disable Watson's pylons. Checking out Loba here, her tactical, which is her bracelet, it cannot be intercepted anymore by Watson's interception pylon. Her ultimate, the Black Market Boutique, will now only pick up 1 stack of ammo rather than 1 stack plus the amount that was required to fill whatever partial stack you had in your inventory. And the ultimate accelerants now give you 20% ultimate charge. That was up from 17.5% ultimate charge. Mirage here in his tactical ability, you can now hold the tactical button or whatever button you use to send out a decoy. When you hold it and release it, it auto controls your decoys. And now decoys will also say lines when they are shot. So they're going to say specific lines that he would say if he had gotten shot. Mirage's passive, when cloaked, Mirage's hollow emitters will be visible to players that are less than 5 meters away. And skydiving will now create decoys for the entire squad when skydiving, when still diving with your squad. So if you're still attached to your squad and you use a decoy, it's going to decoy your friends as well, or other legends in your skydive. Gibraltar, he has got a nerf, and this is phenomenal. As we guys hear, the fast heal generated inside the dome shield is slowed down from 25% to 15%. And Caustic, enemies can cancel Caustic's barrel by shooting it before it is fully inflated. So now you can cancel Caustic's barrels of gas by shooting them before they're fully inflated. Now Watson here, Watson's pylons will now last for 90 seconds. She can now have up to 3 pylons out at a time, and she can stack up to 2 ultimate accelerants per inventory slot. Wraith here, her phase walk now takes 1.25 seconds to enable. It was 0.4 seconds. During this time, Wraith will receive a 20% move slow. This does not affect phase walk while placing a phase portal, so keep that in mind. While in phase walk, Wraith now gets a 30% move speed boost. While in phase walk, Wraith can now see other players while in the void. Phase walk now lasts 4 seconds instead of 3, and phase walk cooldown is now 25 instead of 35 seconds. The phase tunnel has had a decreased distance for portal placement by 25%. Now, the weapons and loot, zip lines, you can't jump up and down on the zip lines, as there's now a cooldown when applied to re-grabbing the zip lines without touching the ground. The cooldown will increase each time a player disconnects and re-grabs the zip line. The cooldown will reset when a player touches the ground, obviously. And here's the big one. The Havoc rifle greatly increased horizontal recoil in the initial shots of a burst, and they have decreased the magazine size from 32 to 28 bullets. Now we're also looking at the Sentinel as well, with a rechamber time of 1.6 seconds instead of 1.75 seconds, and an energized duration from 90 seconds to 120 seconds. So the Sentinel is getting a buff, and the Havoc is getting a nerf. So if you guys do want to read like the quality of life and all of the bug fixes that they have and everything like that, if you guys want to finish reading those or actually take a look at these bug fixes in the patch notes as I just read off there for you guys, I will have a link down in the description below so you guys can see them. And other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I have been your host, Wavy Raven, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in the business, not because they want to